Thank you, GPS.
Thank you, GPS.
GPS is my family.
To all of you who are to join, see you soon at GPS.
Go GPS!
Sun, our oldest source of energy. We can capture the power of sunlight and harness it to use in our own homes, businesses, schools, government buildings, and public utilities. Watson Energy, your one-stop solar solution. Sun, our oldest source of energy. We can capture the power of sunlight and harness it to use in our own homes, businesses, schools, government buildings, and public utilities.
First attempt and first basket on the board in this picture. It is the two teams from Alappuzha and Trivandrum in contention. The Alappuzha Dolphins taking on the Trivandrum Capitals. Alappuzha playing in these light-hued turquoise color, and we have the Trivandrum Capitals in the white and yellow combination. The Capitals playing right to left, as we see Alappuzha there giving us 2 points on the board from their side, and Alappuzha playing left to right. Trivandrum with the possession. Alappuzha on the fast break. Here's an opportunity. Gets that attempt in. Alappuzha's number 7, Ridhika Parvati, off the board comfortably for 2. There's a foul called there on the transition as well. So there is going to be some activity, but this time from the sideline throw. Another fast break opportunity quickly. Did all the hard work on the floor, didn't get the release right. Nice pressure all across the court from Alappuzha. Getting their rebounds as well. A travel called by the official, so we're going to get a reset here. This was the attempt. She seemed to do everything right. Pressure on the ball man. Pulls it up, feeds the tall pivot. All she has to do is use her size in the paint. 2 points. This will be the challenge in front of the Dolphins. The presence of Alina Alfonso Angel in the paint. Free from 45. Will she unleash? Not quite. Oh, gets it over the tall Alina. How did she manage to do that? Dhruva K there on the replay. What an attempt that was. Shooting foul as well. Ooh, this one's called as an offensive. Beautiful pass in transition and the finish equally well done. Breaking that full court press. How will Alappuzha react? Trivandrum with yet another transition opportunity. Reach and foul. This game is being played at such a fast pace. Everyone can do with a breather. Misses that free throw. Has a second attempt at this. Aradhya Rachel Joseph with a good performance thus far. And we have the buzzer going out. 12-10, the first quarter belonging to the Alappuzha Dolphins by 2 points. 12-10 in this particular fixture against the Trivandrum Capitals. Thank you. Welcome back to Q2 action, and we have some interesting stats for you. Field goal percentage conversion for the Capitals at around 40%, while at the other end, no field throws awarded thus far to the Dolphins. And that was a crucial reason by which the Capitals were able to keep pace with the Dolphins. Good defensive pressure being applied by the Capitals as well. Nice defense. It's going to be a very interesting quarter because in this quarter, the Capitals will not have the height, Alina. How will they be able to adapt their game in her absence? Beautiful job there done on the defense, stepping in, trying to take that attempt. (10-12). Shot on the first attempt. Pretty disappointed as well. Mana Maria Anthony. Mana shot on the second one as well. On the fast break, accelerates at just the right moment and gets it off the glass for two. Let's watch that replay again. On the dribble, gathers and gets it off. .840 left in this second quarter as we make our way towards the halftime. The Capitals, like I've said, received 10 free throws in that first quarter. And if you compare that against that of the Alappuzha Dolphins, 0. Alappuzha Dolphins need a little more discipline while they're guarding their players in the paint. The Capitals on the other end, very frugal with their fouls. Pulls up from 45. Alappuzha get the rebound as well. On the transition, once again, it's the Capitals. Will they get fouled again? Not this time. Rushed that attempt a bit. (14-10). Alappuzha extending that lead right now. Dhruva K misses both those free throws. She's free this time. Once again, not getting the right angle on that attempt. She will be disappointed. It's a close game because a lot of shooting going Ori for both these sides. If you look at the conversion ratios from the 2 point mark for the Capitals, it was about 60% in that first quarter. At the other side, the Alappuzha Dolphins really struggled, shooting at only about 30%. We're seeing more of that, those attempts being taken from the 45. Even though the looks are good, the conversions are not coming in. Here come the Capitals. What can Alappuzha do? Can they get the conversion? Remember, this is the quarter in which Alina is not on the floor. So they should perhaps look to penetrate and get closer to the ring, attack that ring. Ball out, turnover, unforced as well. There is a 3 point lead for the Dolphins. She creams it. A swoosh basket for Ananya Anish. Watch this here. Gets it in her range and then nice clean basket. (14-13). Alappuzha now attacking the basket. They need to do more of that. Here come the Capitals on the transition. Fouled once again. Remember, we were talking about this, the number of fouls that have been committed in shooting action by Alappuzha. Find themselves time and time again at the free throw line to the Trivandrum Capitals. They need to convert more though. It's a 1 point game. Just a single point right now in favor of Alappuzha. And she converts, to the joy of those around us in the stadium. The Capitals tied at 14 points all. Pressure on the ball, man. Forcing a turnover there. Tough defense at the halfway line. That's the kind of pressure that forces you to commit errors. Looking for some rotation. manages to get the rebound there. Shot clock violation. The attempt was taken some time ago, but no contact with the ring. So there was a no reset on the clock. She drives in, looks for that pass. This is what they need to do more. Finally getting into some shooting action and getting some contact. In the absence of Alina, Alappuzha perhaps need to drive in more. Misses the first free throw. Dhanvi gets the second one. Alappuzha still holding on to that lead. What can the Capitals do? Last touch is white, so it's still... No, last touch is blue, says the official, so it is going to be a white ball. Capitals looking to inbound. Shot clock being reset to 16 seconds. That's why we have the delay. Yet another turnover. Here come the Capitals. Once again, a miss pass. Crucial junctures. Just when it looks like the Capital have built some momentum, a couple of errors begin to creep into their game. Air ball, and it is going to be the Capitals who bring up this ball. The Alappuzha Dolphins, coached by Jobin Verghese. And there you can see in yellow at the bottom of your screen, the coach for Trivandrum Capitals, Anu Mohan Das. Capitals 18, Dolphins 15. They've now slowly begun to build a lead. Dolphins guessing some free throws in the second quarter. We did see that happen in that first quarter. And they get the second one in. Miss pass there. That's going to result in a turnover. Some full court pressure by Alappuzha on the Capitals. Beats her man, drives through strong. All on her own, uncontested. And she gets the finish as well. Dhruva K. Dhruva on the dribble, all eyes on the basket, and an easy two. Two more to Dhruva. As the Dolphins swim their way further and further away from the Capitals. 2016 now the scoreline as we have a timeout on the floor. On the transition again, misfiring. That's the purpose of these timeouts. But now suddenly, once again, oh, the pass should have been a little more accurate. There was an easy two available to the Dolphins, but they get it nonetheless with some mid-range shooting. And this time, a two in the kitty of the number 10, Aradhya Vipin. It's a 6-point lead right now. What can the Capitals do? Turnover. An opportunity for Dhruva. And she gets it. Two more to Dhruva. The Alappuzha Dolphins racing away to an 8-point lead. The timeout that was taken by the Capitals not paying dividends at the other end. Last touch given as blue. So it's still going to be Capital ball. Line cut. Watchful eyes of the official there. 8 points separating these two teams. In this age band and also in this category, an 8-point lead is a huge lead. Especially now with the ball possession. If they convert, oh, call for a violation there. It was a good pass in the paint. (24-16). Aradhya misses the first. Ten-point lead between these two teams right now in favor of Alappuzha. 26-16. The second quarter has been a lot more productive for Alappuzha, and like I said, that was something that we were expecting, because the fact was that Alina isn't on court for Trivandrum, and Alina is the player who creates the difference for this Capital side in the paint, both in the offense and in the defense. As the clock winds down, 26-16, a very good quarter for the Alappuzha Dolphins.
10-point margin.
26.
Now we have an exciting competition. Being a Sunday, we're going to have a competition between the coaches for a 3-point challenge. We invite Mr. Deepu, Mr. Setu, Yudrik Pereira. We request the volunteers to please hurry up. Any veteran players who want to participate in the 3-point contest? Any Shibu sir, come. 3-point contest. Okay. This is a competition. We're going to give away some Nivea goodies. We're going to have the first shooter.
Sun, our oldest source of energy. We can capture the power of sunlight and harness it to use in our own homes, businesses, schools, government buildings, and public utilities. Watson Energy, your one-stop solar solution.
A2. Udrik on 2. Deepu misses this. Golden opportunity for Udrik. Oh, Setu in the race. If you make it, it's done. Whoa! Udrik Pereira, the winner in the coaches challenge. Anybody want to challenge Udrik Pereira? You both are done. Please can I have the ball? Thank you. Thank you. Anybody? Women competition will happen. Shinto. Popular challenge. Separate. We have Shinto. Shinto, you are wanted. Shinto. Okay. With no further delay, we're going to have the women competition. Women. Janice, Miss Janice, Jay Lakshmi, Miss Jaya, and Miss Janice, and Miss Anita. Thank you. Size 6. Okay. Thank you. 1 second. Hold on. Udrik, you need to come back for receiving the award. Okay. Miss Janice, Jaya. Vinci. Okay. We're going to have 4 shooters. Sir, stop. We just have a couple of minutes. Okay. No, this challenge is called no warm-up. No, you won't get warm-up. Because Norman sir has told me very strictly, you have to start by time. So no warm-up. Okay. Janice, the half Keralite and half Bangalorean, will make the first shot. Miss Janice from the Bisons with the first attempt. Okay. Who makes first 2 wins? 2. Jaya. बॉल तो अंदर गया. क्या बात है. This is blessing. Anita. No, air ball means disqualification outside stadium. If you put air ball outside stadium. Okay, Miss Janice. Okay, please, Jaya, you make it, you're going to be the winner. Oh, one more attempt. Okay, they're not going to shoot, only if you make some noise for your coaches. They're putting in so much hard work behind scenes. Give it up for the coaches. Come on, cheer them on. Come on. See, that's the effect of cheering, yeah. Whoa, wait. Come on, shoot. And that's it. Thank you all for participating, Ms. Jaya and Mr. Udrik Pereira. We request Norman Isaac, sir, to please come and give the awards. Okay, give them a big round of applause because they are the champions and they participated. That's very important. Norman Isaac, sir, the winner in the men coaches challenge, Udrik Pereira. Give a big round of applause. And in the women, it's Miss Jaya. Can we have you both? Yeah, together. These are the champions. Congratulations. You don't have to give the bag, it's for you. Thank you.
Welcome to halftime, post halftime action in quarter three. 25-16 the scoreline at the time of the halftime. And right now, immediately, the impact of the 24. Alina stepping onto the court for the Capitals. This is going to be a different quarter. If you look at that previous quarter, they were able to score only 6 points in quarter number 2. And now with Alina's presence, it will be a different story, both in defense and in offense. 27-18. Looking for an and one play. Stops the dribble, looks for some help, gets some assistance as well. Alina now in the paint trying to work her magic. Good awareness. What a pass to drop it there. Playing the high post, gathering the ball, and a beautiful drop pass there. Turnover as the Capitals get fouled underneath the basket. Misses that attempt. Anna Elsa George there. Gets the second one to go in. 21-27. It's a 6-point difference between these two teams. Air ball. Rotating the ball on the outside. Once again, they're not able to use the height of Alina, not having enough patience on the perimeter to feed Alina. They get yet another opportunity thanks to the turnover. Foul called. Anna Elsa George zips it in, feeds Alina. That's exactly what they want to see. That's the play. Gets it to go in as well. Not the second one. And the fact that Alina was there, the presence itself makes such a difference. Once again, the pass intercepted. Alappuzha with the ball now. 14 seconds on the shot clock. In the paint, struggling. They will need to shoot from outside. It's a foul and count. Traveling to the free throw line for Alappuzha Dolphins. Sana Vimal. Sana completes a 3-point play. Alina almost had it in her grasp. 30-25. Pulls up for a 3-0 doing. Here come the Capitals. There's a 3-on-2 situation. I think she's out of charge. Anna Elsa exhausted. The amount of play that she's been contributing. Once again, it's that name again. She'll run the floor and try to release it. It's called for a violation though. Anna Elsa George has been everywhere for the Capitals over the last few minutes, especially in this quarter number 3. Pressure on the ball man. Once again, so many transitions. It's just that the finish has been missing. Finally, 2 points for the Capitals. This time, thanks to Dwitya. Again, it's a 3-on-2. Can they score? Miss pass in that final few meters. Good defense by Alina. Alina gets the rebound as well. Once again, she will choose to go straight. Doesn't get the finish. And a lot of errors creeping into this game as these kids get tired. Pulls up from 0, air ball. Alina gets yet another rebound. Elsa looking for some support. Gets it in the form of Eva Biju. Eva looks to feed Alina. The pass wasn't quite good. And Dwitya with that attempt. Loose ball for Alappuzha. Opportunity on the fast break. There's a free man available. Alina rushing that attempt. Reaches in and grabs that arm. The referees definitely don't like that kind of action. Will send her to the free throw line. Watch this here. Foul committed and free throws it is. 2 free throws to Hridika. Elsa cuts the dribble, passes it out. Miss there underneath the basket. Perhaps need to take a second or so to pass the ball to Alina in the paint. Looks to put it back. Has her dancing shoes on and then eventually gets it in. Dhanvi. Reaching in for that foul. She didn't really need to commit that one as well. Nirmin Joy. 5 fouls on Nirmin. Fantastic couple of quarters in the initial part of the game. Releases that really fast, but doesn't get the roll from the rig. Here comes Elsa. Finds Dutya. Dutya gets it back in play. Alina gets that pass. Can she keep it? Yes, she does. And she puts it in. That's the play that Capitals need to play. 29-32. It's only a 3-point game. At one point of time, it was 10 points separating these two sides. But right now, it's just 3 points between these two teams. Half court violation. Sorry, not half court. Set shooter. Can't get that energy through her legs to drive it into the basket. Aradhya Vipin coming off the bench and then struggling a bit to get into the rhythm of this game. But she's contributing on the defense. Gets a steal there. Here's an opportunity now for the Dolphins to extend their lead. They've been stuck on this number for quite some time. Here comes Elsa as the clock winds down towards the end of period number 3. So it's 30-29. A much better quarter for the Capitals, Trivandrum Capitals, scoring 13 points in this quarter against the 7 that was scored by the Alappuzha Dolphins. Let's take a look at all those coaches there in yellow having conversation with the players. Dvitya there, number 14, in conversation with her coach. The team coached for the Trivandrum Capitals by Anumohan Das, and the assistant coach is Martina Thomas. Francis Assisi there in conversation with Dvitya as well. And our officials for the day for this particular fixture. That on your screen was Rommel. Taking a look at the bench and the technical table where a lot of the decision making happens, a lot of computation happens, trying to figure out what is what. The players enjoying proceedings here at the Basketball League Kerala. Fantastic playing conditions in this quarter 4. It's been the first quarter, this quarter number 3, in which the Capitals have outscored their opponents 13-7. Can they repeat that in the fourth quarter as well? If they have as good a quarter as they did in quarter 3 and quarter 4, they will win this game because the difference right now is only 3 points. They outscored them by 6. Welcome back to live action in quarter number 4. This is when champions are made. What medal do we see with the Alappuzha Dolphins and the Capitals? Under 14 action. Day 4 fixtures. Lovely pass. Finds the free man for that easy 2. Natalia Litto. So close to the halfway line, she didn't realize that. And I had a feeling that she was getting really tired in that quarter three itself. Will she have enough energy in those legs to keep her up and running in quarter four? Kicks it out. Pushes that attempt in. Alina gets the board. Pass was available to Dvitya. She didn't quite see Dvitya there. A good hustle. Good hustle by Dhruva. Elsa passes it to Alina. Route one play. Using the big in the paint. That's the kind of passes you need to see. Very good pass. And that draws the foul. Natalia Litto for Alappuzha Dolphins sinks that first free throw. Second one in as well. Natalia Litto has tuned in. Oh, lovely pass, finding the free man, taking the contact on the foul as well. This one's going to be called against Hridika. To the free throw line will go Eva Biju. Pulls up from 45. Finds Alina. Alina passes it out. Oh, come on, ref. What? Good defense there by Elsa. Once again by Alina. Trivandrum now in the transition. (35-31). There are 4 points separating these two sides. The clock is winding down. It's 6:45 right now. Pressure on the ball man. Forcing them to drive towards the weaker hand. Beautiful move. Confusion on the defense. Elsa under pressure. And she'll run the court completely. Alina gives it to Dvitya. Lovely pass. Oh, unfortunate with that play. Beautiful pass in the lane. At the other end. A miss underneath the basket. And the foul will go against the Dolphin. 7 points in the kitty for the Dolphins, 38-31. And this fourth quarter has been a very good start for the Dolphins. Running away to 6 quick points. Dwitya under pressure. They need to clear that half court. Turnover called for the carry. The referee Aromal there on your screens gets us going in this fourth quarter mid segment. Oh, what a conversion and what a time to convert a three as well. Full court press now from Alappuzha. It's a 2-on-1 situation. The pass is on and a little too much on it from Dwitya. 10-point lead. Remember, this was down to 3 points when the quarter started. But in that first 5 minutes, the Dolphins have built a nice 10-point cushion as we have another 4.5 minutes to go. A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. Last 5 minutes. This is what it boils down to. 10 points between these two teams. Is a recovery possible? Gokul there, the official on your screens. Just making sure that we have the exact same 5 that had started this quarter. Are they the same 5 that are entering the court? Remember, no substitutions allowed in this particular format. Beautiful transition. Beautifully done. Outnumbering. And Natalia Lito gets the 2 when it matters most. At the other end, the champ of this side, Alina, with 2. Alina works her magic. She's the star player of this team, and she delivers those 2. Without Alina, this would have been a one-way contest. The Capitals looking to feed Alina. Alina it is. The pass was on. Good feed, takes the contact as well. To the free throw line will travel Eva Biju. Misses that first. Free throws absolutely essential for this Capital side. Early entry call there, so one more attempt. Eva sinks the second one. On the transition, but she has a leader in front of her, and that makes all the difference. From 45, nothing doing. Trivandrum seeing that ball out. 34-43, 9-point game. Must convert situation here brewing for the Capitals. Using Alina on the transition. Here comes Eva. Eva going strong, feeds it to the 45 and a tap. Misses that attempt on the transition, running the floor for Alappuzha. The rebound there for Alina, but the putback not working out. The clock winds down to about 3 minutes. It's still a 9-point game. Remember, 3 attempts taken by Trivandrum Capitals in this last minute. And if those 3 would have gone in, this would have been a very different story. It's been a story of near misses for the Capitals. They find themselves coming so close, but at crucial junctures, some of the important attempts don't seem to be going in. We've seen that today. We've seen that yesterday. A little bit across different age categories as well. If you look at the free throw percentages of both these sides, definitely the Capitals have shot better. Alina with an opportunity to put it back. And with that, perhaps the hopes of getting back into this contest are over. 2:52 left, 36-43. It's a 7-point game. Opportunity for Trivandrum. Can they convert? Like I said, every transition is very important for them. Perhaps it was worth waiting for Alina to come up. Tapped by Alina. 10 on the shot clock. Kicked out here. She fakes in, goes in, but Alina once again in front of her. But somehow getting it on top of Alina. That's 2 more into the Alappuzha kitty. Sana Vimal with that too. Watch that on your screens, that replay. $150. Last touch was blue, so it's still going to be white ball. 11 points now, the difference, as this match slips away from the grasp of the Capitals. Five fouls called. Second foul out situation for the Alappuzha Dolphins. Alina converts the first, makes it a 10-point game. There are still 4 possessions available in this game. Are we going to see a twist of fate? Luck has been cruel on the Trivandrum Capitals. The Dolphins now from Alappuzha, looking to increase their lead. Good pass in the paint, and the good pass results in 2 points. She's had a good game, Dhanvi. Elsa Gives it to Alina. Alina puts the ball on the floor. Looks to float it in. Rotates the ball really well. Natalia kicks it out. Comes in, tries to float it beyond the tall, long arms of Alina. Is there a turnover? Looks like there is. And the Dolphins with yet another attempt. And this time it does go in. Atmika with those 2 points as the clock winds down. 15 seconds on the board in this contest. Last touch was blue. So it's still going to be white ball. 37-51. Uh, 11 seconds left on the clock. It's been a very strong performance by the Alappuzha Dolphins. Are they a side that will be in contention for the finals? That's going to be the question. 51 in their kitty. At the other end, the Capitals depending on this lady. Their talisman, number 24, Alina. While she had a very good game, especially on the defensive side of things, it's not quite the same impact. 10 seconds to go as the clock winds down. 51-38. Take a look at the dugout of this Capital side. The looks of resignation, the fact that they're done and dusted, the fact that there are only 10 seconds left on this clock for this game. The spirits have been battered, but tomorrow will be a new day. 38-51. 13 points. The difference between these two sides. Looking to wind the clock, looking to perhaps get yet another attempt. The clock winds down, the final second, as the whistle sounds the end of the turmoil of the Trivandrum Capitals. 51 points to the Dolphins in the light greens as they taste sweet victory here against Trivandrum Capitals. Confirmation of that scoreline coming up on your screens. 51-38 in this under 14 category as the victory is sealed by the Dolphins.
All right. That is a victory for the Dolphins. The score reads 51-38 in favor of the Dolphins. Now we're going to head to the last game of the day. We request both the teams to be ready.